A report from the notes of Carolina Sees the Truth, High Seeker of the Frigid Charter and right hand of the Lady Justice herself. In my investigations into the Belle Thief's exploits, I have noticed a number of trends. Her targets, by and large, seem to consist almost entirely of nobility and government officials, especially those who engage in ostentatious opulence. The platinum saber of Steinberg, the crystal chimes of Decatur, the verdant glade emerald, all points of pride to their owners, highly visible, notoriously extravagant, and heavily guarded. Each one spirited away right under their owners' noses, oftentimes while they remained in the building, secure in their security. While her methods are mutable, easily shifting back and forth from light-footed infiltrator to dazzlingly disguised con artist, there remains a through line among her targets, and, I believe, her motivations. The Belle Thief seems to draw an almost perverse satisfaction out of stealing from the fabulously wealthy, no doubt out of some vindictive sentiment that those who have so much could do with a little less. Her calling card and the high-profile, highly guarded nature of her targets also speaks to an infatuation with spectacle, a desire to not only be the best at what she does, but to be known as the best. Even her most notable early work, the so-called legendary Theft of Emperor Bell, which inspired her persona, reveals just how much her pride in her abilities drives her to displays of audacity. My own personal feelings about the moral fiber of her victims aside, the Belle Thief is still an international criminal, and as such falls beneath the jurisdiction of the Charter. It is my duty to bring her to justice, and I have not failed my lady yet. Thankfully, an audacious thief is easy to track. The Belle Thief's career is a monument to escalation. She will continue to be drawn in by the rich and the proud, ever climbing to more daring heights, and one of these days, she's going to lose her footing. And when she does, I'll be there with open arms. Hello, and welcome to Roll Dice and Cry, an actual play podcast where we roll dice and you cry.
And we will also cry.
We will also cry. My name is Zachary Fredrickson, your friendly neighborhood GM. You can find me on Twitter at ObfuscatingGod. Today I'm joined by Emily Riesbeck.
Hi, everybody. I'm Emily. I write The Blue Valkyrie, a superhero comic book. You can read it online at bluevalkyriecomic.tumblr.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at The Blue Valkyrie.
Hell yeah. I'm also joined by Nora.
Hello, I'm Nora. You can find me on Twitter at Snoro. I draw.
Hell yeah. They draw good. Nora draws good. Today, we are returning to the Uplink team, Zara Fontaine and Tiuku, who have been a little bit sidetracked. You met Eustace's family, Eustace Flint, your erstwhile blacksmith mechanic. You met his family, you met the people he works with, who are also kind of his family, because it's all very close, tightly knit there. And you met the culture admiral of the Galyrian Armada, Gregarious Pirrenoue, who you decided, Tiuku, that you thought would be a good idea to rob.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you spent some time after your meeting casing his estate, which was also the Admiralty office, and then came back to Eustace's house to have a place to sleep for the night. This was not actually part of your original goal, because your original goal is to move on towards Tulane and restart the regional communications grid that the Titans left. But it's cool. You have a night before you leave in the morning, so you have a night to yourselves, more or less. And I guess you're going to spend it on crime.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. We leave in the morning, so even if they don't see us, they can't catch us. We're gone.
Just to remind everybody, today we are playing Dungeon World by Adam Coble and Sage Latour. It is the Hack of Apocalypse World by D. Vincent Baker. And as always, our agenda is to portray a fantastic world, to fill the characters' lives with adventure, and to play to find out what happens. So today, we are going to play to find out what happens when you break into the Culture Admiral's house.
We also have giant robots.
You also have giant robots. That's important.
I don't think we can use those to break into this guy's house, but we do have them, and they exist in this campaign, and they will be coming up sometime.
They will come up eventually. They'll probably come up more as we go forward, but right now you have them, and you're still kind of getting used to existing with them. So today, let's come back. It's after dinner, so let's talk about sleeping arrangements at the Flint household. There is the master bedroom, which is Eustace and Maggie's, Margaret. There is Rufus's bedroom, Eustace's son, which has like all of his little clockwork inventions and stuff in it. There's also a guest bedroom, and that's where you've been put up. Also, after dinner, a few of the workers for the metalworkers shop that Eustace runs, or that he and his wife runs, she's running it now while he's off gallivanting doing adventures. Some of them left to go back to their house, and some of them are just sleeping in the living room.
Is one of the ones who's sleeping in the living room Charlie Axel, the goblin? Yes. Okay,
Charlie Axel, the goblin, is in there. Pretty much all of the workers are goblins.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a sort of like a symbiotic thing from like the old days that kind of just kept going, I think.
So it's not like a caste system.
No, it's not like a caste system. It's not like a goblin can go and do his own thing if he wants to, but a lot of them seem to like to hang out with bugbears.
Well, bugbears are good friends, so I do not blame them.
Bugbears are good large friends, and they're furry. And goblins are also furry, and so they just kind of stick together. It's like little clever hands, big, strong, long arms.
I have this like mental image in my head right now of like, you know how there's like opossums and they have like baby opossums hanging on them, like mom opossum. It's like bugbear with goblins.
Oh my god.
Well, that is bugbears and baby bugbears.
Yeah.
They like to cling to fur.
Oh my god.
It's extremely cute.
That's so good. So we're in the guest bedroom, right?
You're in a guest bedroom. It actually only has one bed, so I don't know how you were set. So let's zoom in on that scene in this guest bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, like, so this guest bedroom, it's you and Tiuku. There is a bed, there is like a little writing desk, there is a little chest of drawers that are mostly empty, except for like some basic necessities. And are you having a conversation? Are you like just getting ready for bed?
Well, last session, at first I was like super into this idea of Tiuku going with, and I was gonna go, Tiuku going on a heist, and I was gonna go with her, because it would be a good chance to test some of my inventions in a more like controlled environment, as opposed to shooting at zombies, or excuse me, skeletons. Pardon me. Oh, I'm sorry, anguished.
Well, they were skeletons.
Skelly
the first ones you fought were just skeletons.
It could have been small anguished, we don't know.
They could have, yeah, the long legs men.
The long legs men, yeah. But after that, I think Eustace basically told us we should be good, and those words hit Zara hard. So Zara was decided instead that she would that I would just I would basically so I wouldn't go on the heist because it was the wrong thing to do, and I'm a Titan and I have to be good. So I'm gonna as I'm sort of like laying down my things and getting all my gear off for the night, I'm going to say to Tiuku, I'm going to say, "Are you really sure about this?"
Of course. What could go wrong?
Well, you could get caught, for one, or...
Like that would ever happen?
I suppose you haven't been caught yet, so why would you start now?
Yes, never been caught. That's why I went to the island, you know?
Oh, right.
It's okay, I won't be caught.
Okay, but I think Eustace might be right, you know? I mean, aren't we supposed to be,
big time world saving heroes or something?
Yeah, but like, doesn't that grant us some rights?
You mean...
Right?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What, you mean like... So what? Because we have some sort of, destiny or something? That means we can just do whatever we want?
Well, no, but can we do just a little whatever we want?
Well,
I'm gonna sort of take the backpack that the magnetic grappling harness is in. I'm gonna like sort of push it over to Tiuku, and I'm going to say, well,
fine, I'm not going to come with and help you, but here, you can use this to scale the walls, and hopefully you won't get caught, at least, or it'll prevent it, make it like less likely.
Thank you, Zara. I really appreciate it.
Well, I don't exactly approve necessarily, but at the same time,
I sort of like adjust my goggles and I say,
do be sure to note how well it sticks to the stone around here, because I've been curious about that ever since I invented them. Galyrian stone is sort of made... It's really interesting because they actually have a certain type of clay that they use that only exists around this area, which is why you get all the interesting colors in this town. Anyway, just try it out and let me know how it goes.
Uh-huh. Okay, so weird clay. Should I lick it too?
Should you lick it?
I'm just joking.
Oh. Oh. Well, no, you should not lick it.
I will not lick it.
Good.
No
yeah,
worries.
because it might be toxic.
Oh.
In fact, just don't eat rocks. In general. Good rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're a dwarf, I guess.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
good point.
oh, Christ.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not a dwarf.
No.
All right. So, Tiuku, you have the magnetic grappling harness, which I don't know that we have like a mechanical way for that to affect things, but I guess it can affect your positioning. Fictional stuff. It'll help push you into areas. It also means Zara, you don't have it.
Yes.
So,
Oh, no.
so good about that.
It could be that if Tiuku is in a position where it would help on a defy danger, I could try to aid. I could like make an aid roll from afar.
Uh huh.
That could
Yeah,
be
I
a
can see that.
possibility.
That's
I
really
can
cool.
definitely see that. All right, cool. So yeah, let's. I guess Tiuku, you're a thief. You're a very good thief, so I don't think you need to worry about sneaking out of this house unheard.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's asleep, and nobody's like trying to be like vigilant to keep you from going out. Eustace told you the stuff he told you, but he didn't. He's not gonna like try to like be your warden and force you to stay. I guess we're gonna shift scenes over to the exterior of the Admiralty office.
I want to say that I want to say that as Tiuku leaves, I go to bed, and I sit for about 20 minutes, like tossing and turning, as my mind like reels and like my brain is going at max capacity, and then like after 20 minutes, like in a cold sweat, I like shoot up and I go like, I gotta stop her, and I like get all my stuff ready and rush after Tiuku.
Okay, well let's wait for that for a second because I want to get the beginning of this in Tiuku.
Yeah.
So I'm like 20 minutes behind.
Well, yeah, because I got something for when you leave too.
Oh.
So wait for that.
Oh, of course.
First, Tiuku.
Mm-hmm.
You ghost your way through the late night streets of Azure Bay. They are quiet, but not silent. There's still people out. It's the middle of the night. I would say it's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning. This map is important. If you want to follow along, by the way, you can go to r6maps.com and click Consulate, because that is literally the map we're using. It's a Rainbow Six map, but it works perfectly for my needs. So, Tiuku, it's there's still people out. There's bars that are still open. People are carousing, but nobody's really like. This is a place you can tell that has not been touched too badly by like war or too much danger, like beyond like the normal kind that you get from like people in people living near each other. Like, there's going to be crime. There's going to be, like, you know, people getting into fights and stuff. But there's not a tension in the air here that like there would be in other places.
Okay.
But soon enough, you arrive to the Admiralty office. It's the same as it was this morning. It's a big 2-story building with windows, and you can see the balcony up at the top that looks out over the city.
Mm-hmm.
And you see there are 2 guards outside who are sort of like not necessarily patrolling, but like standing in the same places that Castle and Pollux were standing this morning when you came to visit.
Okay, and they're not the same people though.
They are not. Those guys were the day guards. These guys are the night guards.
Okay.
So what's your approach here? I'm curious.
So there was the big glass ceiling window, right?
A skylight?
Yes.
Yes, there is a skylight.
Yes. Yes, I want to go in from there.
Oh, okay. So the skylight goes in over the spiral staircase in the back of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you getting up to that? Are you just gonna like climb the wall?
Well, I mean, I have this cool thingy that I can use to climb with, so...
You do have the cool thingy.
Yes.
Are you climbing from the front or from the back? Are you like circling around?
I think maybe from the side?
Yeah, sure. There's some windows on that side. Are you checking things out before you go in, or are you just like running in and starting it up?
Of course, checking.
Do you want to give me a discern realities then?
Yes. Oh, it's a 9.
A 9. A 9's a good one. So on to discern realities, you closely study a situation or person. So you're just kind of can you describe what you're doing coming up to this place?
I think checking out the windows at least, and like just looking around to see if there's anyone there and see if there's like any, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
one thing I can give you for free is that you look through the window, you peek through the window, there is a guard inside. There's also a piano, like a big old grand piano, and a couple little benches where people like sit and listen or like hang out, I guess. This is sort of like a leisurely area. The guard is just kind of leaning against the piano. He's got like the top is down. He's got his like elbow resting on it, and he's got his musket in his other hand. It's just kind of like lazily gripped, not really holding on to it for dear life at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get 1 question.
I get 2 questions because I'm a burglar, so I can always ask what here is useful or valuable to me.
Okay. You do see the so what here is useful or valuable to you? In this room, from what you can see, there are... I think this piano is a really, really nice piano.
Mm-hmm.
And also the thing about pianos is they're very loud. So if you needed a distraction at any point, you could try to set something up so that the piano would like toll or like make some loud noise.
Yeah.
And also it's just like a really like the keys are really nice. I think it's got like some ivory inlays or pearl inlays.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pearl more than ivory, considering they're a maritime society.
This is a very nice piano. It's a very nice
piano.
room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask another question, which is what is about to happen?
What is about to happen?
Yeah.
I think this guard kind of straightens up, and he like hears someone, and you can very faintly hear someone calling from another section of the office, the Admiralty office, and he's gonna go and walk out the room.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Maybe I'll just go in from the window then, if there's no one here, for now.
You could. I don't know if there's someone else coming, but he's going somewhere else.
There's probably, I mean, with my knowledge and experience with thief, I'm gonna guess that they're switching guards or something.
Mm-hmm. Probably like they're like swapping positions.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go in from here.
Okay.
And
so it's gonna be a quick thing. Are you like just trying to jimmy open the window?
Yeah.
sounds like a defy danger dexterity.
Ooh.
To open it up as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
The danger, of course, like you're doing it quickly and quietly.
I rolled a 5. That's not good.
No. Let me look at my GM moves. Mark XP, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you get in. What are you using to open up this place?
I think my lockpicks and stuff.
Yeah, like okay, like how? Is it like a? Do you have like a chisel that you like work under the thing?
Maybe, yeah. I think that sounds very, yeah.
Okay. So here's a couple things happen. You like wrench open the thing, and it makes a loud noise. So that's the first thing. You get in. But you hear from inside someone go, "Hey, did you hear something?" And you hear footsteps coming towards you.
Oh no.
The second thing you hear is Ave Maria.
Oh no.
Coming from upstairs.
Oh.
So we've got Ave Maria as a song in this novel.
Yeah, that or like a something similar. It's just like opera.
Secular Ave Maria.
Yeah, you recognize it as the voice of the Culture Admiral. Which means that he is, one, here, which you kind of figured was going to happen because he lives here.
Yeah.
It's his estate. And two, he's awake.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you get. And you're in a tough position because people are coming in right now.
Yeah. There were benches and stuff. Just like where I can hide.
Yeah, sure.
Can I? Is there like a door to go outside from, like
a door to go outside? No,
not outside, like out of the room, like on this side.
There's a door on the north side of the room and the east side of the room. They're coming from the east side of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna go out from the north side of the room. No, I'm gonna open the door and then I'm gonna hide. No, I'm not. Oh shit! I don't know that there's someone here.
Okay.
The famous thief fell.
The window is also stuck open. Is the thing?
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna open the door and hide.
Okay.
In the shadows.
In the shadows. Okay.
Somewhere, just like under a chair.
Yeah. This is like an oil lamp sort of candle lit situation. There's definitely shadows. So these two guards come in, and they're wearing the same uniforms as everyone else is. Mm-hmm. You have this move, right? You have avoid the light. When you stand in shadows or darkness without talking or moving, NPCs will never see you. Yeah. As long as they haven't already spotted you, which is good. That's a super useful move, and that's a good move that we get from City Thief. So one of them runs to the window and is like, "Oh, hey, someone got into the window." And he's like, "What? Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, look at this. There's like little like scratch marks. They must have jimmied it open." It's like, "Oh, damn." And they look, and they both turn and look, and they see like the door is like, "All right, I'm gonna stay here to make sure that they don't have a egress route." And he's like, "Oh, egress. That's a good word." And he's like, "Yeah, thank you. You go and check the stairwell. Make sure they're not getting to the Culture Admiral." He goes, "Yeah, you're right." And the other one runs out of the room.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
So you are now hiding in the shadows with this other orc guard who looks like he's like 20, maybe. Mm-hmm. Who's like patrolling this area, and he is much more alert than he was.
Oh no.
Let's go back to Zara. Oh, so Zara, you were tossing and turning.
Yes.
You now just 20 minutes of that? Only 20 minutes, you said? Pretty
much, yeah. I mean, like, my conscience is racked by this move of Tiuku's.
Yeah, you're having a hard time with that. Okay, so you sit bolt upright in your room, and you think you gotta go get Tiuku.
I gotta stop her from making this mistake.
Okay.
Time to go make 0 mistakes. Because if I make a mistake, I don't have hide in the shadows.
That's true. You don't have that. All right. So you gather up your stuff, and so here's the thing: is that you are not a thief, so you cannot, without rolling anything, sneak out of this house.
Sure. Yeah, I definitely try to creep out of the house but it's mostly because I don't want to wake poor Rufus, who needs his sleep for school tomorrow.
He does need his sleep. He's got school tomorrow. It's a weeknight.
That's right, and he skipped today, so he has to go tomorrow.
He has to go tomorrow. That's very important.
That's true. Tomorrow. If you skip one day, you have to go the next kids. That's the rules.
Yeah. That's the rules of school.
That's the school rules. If you're sick, that's one thing, but if you're cutting, only one day in a row.
So, all right. So give me. So you're just kind of trying to creep out softly and quietly.
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be just a defy danger. Dexterity.
All right. An 8. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, considering my -2 to dexterity.
No, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. So on an 8, it's I will offer you a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or ugly choice. So here's what's up. You get past Rufus's room without waking him up, and you get down to the last stair, and it creaks. Tiuku had remembered that it creaked from earlier, and she stepped over it, but you goes, and you go, oh no, and you hear shuffling in the living room, and you see a sleepy-eyed Charlie Axel waddling over to you. He says, well, Miss Fontaine, what you doing up this late? It's so late.
I need to take care of some official Titan business.
And he blinks a couple times, and his eyes get a little lighter. And sees you got your gear on.
Wait, did I just tell him I was a Titan?
Yeah.
Did he know before? I can't remember.
I don't know. And he's like, I'm gonna say he didn't. He's like, oh golly gee, you're a Titan. I don't know what that is, but that sounds very important.
It is very, very important, Charlie. And
what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You need help? You want me to go get get Eustace? I can wake him up and he can help.
No need to wake up Eustace. But hold on though.
But
listen, Charlie.
Yeah.
How good are you? I know you're very good at being loud, but how good are you at being quiet?
Oh, I'm a rat sneaky feller if I gotta be.
Charlie, would you like to come on a mission with me?
And his eyes light up, and his little raccoon tail straightens up, puffs up, and he says, "Well, Miss Fontaine, that would be my honor."
Okay, because Tiuku might be in danger, and I need to go help her. Might be. Everything might be fine, and if everything's fine, we're just going to go check up on her and make sure she's not up to anything, too unseemly.
Okay.
But we can't make any noise, right? Because if we make noise, we're gonna get in trouble. And if we get in trouble, Nemo will yell at me again.
Oh no. I don't know who that is, but that sounds terrible.
It is. It's very bad.
Okay. He gives you a little salute, and he says, "I'm at your service, ma'am. Let me put on my socks."
Yeah.
And he scurries over on all fours and gets his socks.
How quiet is he during this scurry?
Pretty quiet.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. And then he scurries back and he's like, "All right, I got my socks and my shoes. I got both of them put on.
And I've got my goggles and my glove and my belt."
That sounds like a lot of stuff. Okay.
I'm always come prepared. That's one of the first things you learn as an inventor and as an entrepreneur. Always be prepared. The second thing you learn is when people are mad at you for doing something bad.
You tell them someone else did it.
Oh my God, no.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay.
By the way, I said "oh my gods," not "oh my god" for people looking at home. Emily, I'm a dummy. That's the problem. But I'm playing a smart character on TV. I like Charlie.
He's a good kid.
Wait, how old is he? He's like an adult, right?
Yeah, he's an adult goblin.
Okay,
he's like,
just,
you know,
he's just one of the small races.
He's like Goblin 25.
Okay, but he's like me. He's one of the small races.
Yeah.
Good. I was worried I just like recruited a 15-year-old for crime.
No, he's good.
Technically, we're going to stop a crime.
You're going to try to stop a crime. All right, so Tiuku, you are in this room. So Tiuku, we're going to have one more like round of Tiuku before Zara and Charlie show up.
Mm-hmm.
Tiuku, you are in this room. There is a guard in the room with you. The other guard has gone to the north to like look in the stairwell, maybe even to alert the culture admiral, who is still singing opera from upstairs. What do you do?
Did he close the door after him?
No.
I want to sneak out the door.
You're gonna sneak out the door.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I want to read from my avoid the light thing. If you are more than a few feet away from them, they will see you even if you move or attack. And even if they know you're there. Am I more than a few feet away? I don't know about feet.
So the thing about that,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's if you remain in the darkness.
Okay.
But if you're gonna cross from the corner of your room that you are in to the door, you're going to leave the darkness.
Can I like crawl on the floor to minimize the danger of being seen?
Okay, you're gonna crawl on the floor?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to move through as many shadows as possible, and then when I'm not in the shadow anymore, I'm gonna crawl on the floor. Very quietly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
She's good. We got you there.
She's got me there. Alright, I'm gonna let you roll a Defy Danger Dexterity with a +1 for being so sneaky.
Oh, that's without +1. I rolled a 10 without +1.
Oh, hey, that's pretty useful then.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go plum, 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 plum. On your little, it's like a Tom and Jerry cartoon where he like sneaks on his fingertips. You just like someone like plays the top of the piano very, very quickly. as you fucking xylophone your way over and slip to the other side of the door. You can see the shadow of the other guard. You can see it like he's got maybe like a candle or something in his hand, and his shadow is being like drawn across the wall on this side, like on the opposite side. So you can see a shadow to your right that leads from your left, where he is up a floor on the secondary landing, or between floors. What are you gonna do from here?
I want to. Can I backstab non-lethally?
Like a blackjack?
I was thinking like because I have the whip handle to like.
Yeah, like you can use like a blackjack or like a sap.
Yeah, try to knock this.
Knock this poor guard out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yay.
You can. I mean, you can try. You can roll for it. He's definitely susceptible to you. Let me pull up. I think if you can hit him for his health, for his HP, you can do that.
Okay.
Or well, maybe not even necessarily that. We'll see how you do. Can you read backstab for us?
When you attack a surprised or defenseless enemy with a melee weapon, you can choose to deal your damage or roll plus dex. On 10+, choose 2. On a 79, choose 1. You don't get into melee with them. You deal your damage plus 1d6. You create an advantage plus 1 forward to you or an ally acting on it. You reduce their armor by 1 until they repair it.
Okay. Yeah, so since you're attacking from shadows on somebody who is not defenseless but would be surprised to have you just smack him in the back of the head, you're good to roll plus dex.
Yeah. There I am rolling. And I rolled a 5.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I got XP.
You got XP. That's true. Oh, Tiuku. Well, how could you do this to us? Okay, so here's the thing: is you are creeping your way up, and you have your whip. I think it's like you're holding it sort of like coiled in your hand.
Yeah.
And you reach back to smack him on the head, and he kind of whirls around and goes, "What?"
Oh no!
and you are now face to face with him with a candle between the two of you. That was a 5. That's not just a hard. I can make a hard move. I think he sees you and shouts, "Intruder! Intruder in the consulate! In the intruder in the Admiralty office!" Ah!
No.
And you hear voices up from below, from above, and from just nearby start to be like, "What? What? There's an intruder! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!" As people are being roused.
Well,
The famous thief bell.
yeah.
The famous thief bell. Alright. This is the point where Zara and Charlie arrive on the scene.
Can you paint a picture for me, Zach?
Okay, so Zara and Charlie. Zara, you've been running through this city
As fast as my large feet will carry me.
as fast as your large feet on your tiny legs can carry you. Charlie is scampering behind you on all fours, like running like a raccoon.
Cute.
Yes.
Can we
it's
just
very cute.
adopt him?
Maybe he does. I mean, I could probably roll up some hireling stats for him.
He's the honorary titan.
Yeah. Well, once Tiuku gets executed for this crime, I'm gonna need a new assistant.
Oh no.
Man. So yeah, you're running, and you arrive just as you start to hear ding a ding a ling a ling a ling a ling a ling a ling a ling, and people yelling from inside about an intruder.
Oh dear.
And Charlie looks at you and he says, "Miss Fontaine, I think they might have made some noise already."
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, let me think for a second. We need to have some way to... Okay, so now the mission has changed, Charlie. The mission has changed from save Tiuku before she can get in trouble to save Tiuku. She's in trouble. So what do we do? Okay, let's think. What do we do? We get the serendipity. No, that's a horrible idea. It will make too much noise and will scare everybody, and it won't go well, and everything will go horribly if we do that. So that's not a good idea. Maybe we could try scaling the facade. No, I gave my magnetic grappling harness to Tiuku, so that's not an option. What do we do, Charlie? What do we do?
Charlie rears up to his full goblin height, which is, I think, an inch taller than Zara. And he puts his hands on your shoulders. He says, "Miss Fontaine, you're a Titan, right?
Yeah.
They were heroes. You're a hero.
Yeah.
You can do it."
I'm a hero. I can do it.
I run up to the front gates where the guards are.
Okay. All right, these two guards are standing there.
Excuse me.
They're like you can see they're in cover against the door. They're like each on one side of it, like flattened against the door, like peeking inside to see if the intruder's gonna come and try to hurt them.
Oh God. Pardon me.
And so, get down.
Well, okay.
And I kind of go against the wall, like next to one of them, and I say,
What are we getting down from?
There's a dangerous intruder in the Admiralty office.
Okay. I don't think the intruder is dangerous.
And the other one's like, "No, that's crazy. I heard it was a mad villain who killed people for fun."
No, I don't think that's true. I think that's pure conjecture, sir.
But, okay. The other one's like, "No, it's true. I heard that they scooped out the eyeballs of their victims.
Oh,
and
this
ate them
has
like a
been happening
potpourri."
for like 10 minutes. You guys have really spun this out of control in a short amount of time. Okay, why don't we all calm down for just a second?
Behind you, you can see over their shoulder. You see Charlie scamper up to the window, and he puts a little paw to his lips and goes shh, and then
I wink at him.
just kind of wiggles his claws under the windowsill and opens the window and climbs in.
Okay, I might be able to help you.
Yeah, who are you to do such a thing?
I'm Zara Fontaine, and I'm one of the Titans.
The guy goes, "That's crazy. The Titans were from 2,000 years ago."
Well, Wait no more, fair citizen, because we're back, and I'm ready to help you deal with this dastardly villain.
Oh, hey, don't you have a badge?
I'm also a sheriff's deputy.
I pull out my seal of the Gallyrian Admiralty.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I think this is maybe a Defy Danger charisma to like calm them down and to get past them.
Okay, sure.
And you get a +1 for having that.
Awesome. I got a 11.
That's a fucking good roll.
Yeah, I pull this out and I say, see, the Culture Admiral gave me this, which, because well, here you go. Which the best part about playing Zara is that whenever I get flustered and I can't think of something to say, that's really in character.
Mm-hmm. And he looks at it and he says, "This is legit. It's stamped." And the other guy looks at it and is like, "Oh my god, it is stamped. All right. I believe that you can stop this fiend, this dastardly fiend that's running amok and killing everybody in the building."
Yes, I can. After all, I'm a hero.
Okay. And they both pull up. They steel themselves and then pull open the double doors so you can go inside.
Okay, I walk.
It's just a normal
I walk in and I start yelling, "Tiuku!"
Oh my god.
Tiuku, you are standing. This guy's yelling. What do you do? You also hear Zara start to yell.
Oh my god. Tiuku looks at the camera like she's in the office. No. I think she starts to kind of talking to this guard to get him off guard. You know, like, "Oh, sir, I am so lost. Could you please help me? I am blind, and it's also very dark. Not that I would know that because I'm, I guess, blind. Good sir." And then when I get close enough, I want to try to hit him again.
This isn't a whip. It's a walking stick. It's a soft walking.
Yeah.
This is my walking noodle.
Okay, so yeah, you're alright, so I'm gonna say that's if you had to disarm him with your words more than just being faster, I think that's a Defy Danger charisma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I got some charisma.
Yeah.
I could do this. Oh, it's a 7.
I know exactly what it is. So he is holding a candle. You can and grab him and bap him in the head with your thing, but you knock the candle out of his hand and it rolls and bounces down the stairway, to where there is some curtains, and it sets the curtains on fire.
Oh my god.
So this guard is unconscious right now, and there's a fire.
And there's a fire.
And you hear Zara going, "Tiuku! Tiuku!"
Oh no.
Zara, you're in the central waiting area. You see the circular desk that Montevarius was sitting at this morning or this afternoon. He's not there anymore. Nobody's sitting at the desk because the guards are there and the visiting hours are off. Charlie scampers in from your left and jumps up on the desk and is like, "All right, what's the plan, boss?"
Well, I only really know where to go to get to the Cultural Admiral's office, but fortunately that's where Tiuku was headed, so I'm just gonna go up these stairs, and I point at the spiral staircase, and I say, and I'm gonna just go there.
Okay. Alright.
Keep quiet, though. You're doing very good so far, Charlie. We make a good team.
Yeah. He gives you a little goblin high five.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I accept.
Hell yeah. Social link up. Alright, and y'all run in. Tiuku, if you go to the landing, you see Zara pass by across the hallway.
Yeah.
Tiuku!
Oh my god.
Tiuku, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go towards Zara.
Okay, so Zara, you are halfway up the spiral staircase when Tiuku comes to the bottom of the spiral.
Oh, there you are.
Also, there's a fire. You're starting to smell smoke.
Yeah.
Is someone cooking?
What are you doing here, Zara?
Tiuku, I came to save you.
Oh my god.
Because, you see, what Eustace said, it really got to me, and about how we should, be good and blah 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 and all that stuff. And I don't say blah blah blah. We should be good. It's how we should be good, and that we should, strive to be better than everyone else and all that stuff. And so I came to try to convince you to to not rob this guy.
Well, I am already better than everyone else, and I'm still gonna rob this guy. And there's a fire.
There's a fire?
There's a fire.
Okay, we have to put that out.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, okay, listen, I grab Tiuku and I say, I can put out the fire if you just... Are you sure I can't convince you otherwise?
Absolutely certain.
Okay, fine. Do what you're gonna do. I'll put out the fire and just do... And don't get caught, okay? By the way, this is... Wait, you already met Charlie.
How, Charlie?
Yes. Hello?
Hello, Miss Bell. Or Miss Campagna. What was your last name again? Did you introduce yourself as Campagna?
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Campagna. This is me, Charlie Axel. We met this morning. I'm a crier, but I'm also a sneaky feller.
That's amazing. Awesome. Great. I'm so happy to see you.
Okay, I managed to convince them that I am a hero, and I'm going to stop you, the dastardly villain.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna go put out that fire, take Charlie with you, and you guys go, do what you're gonna do. Actually,
okay.
I don't know why I'm telling you what to do. You're the expert thief. Do you think that's a good plan? Should I do something else? Should we give up?
That's perfect. That's a perfect plan. It would be it would be very nice if we could, pretend to have a last battle during which I make my escape. It would be very theatrical if you could...
I don't know if we should be focusing on theatrics. After all, I'm really not much of an actress. I mean, I was in a play at the school. It was actually about... And I think the fire is starting to get... You can audibly hear it. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll go put the stop to that.
Yeah, there's a guy who might die if you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that then.
And Tiuku pats Zara on the back as Zara, runs past.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. On the back, right? Not on the head?
Yes.
Good.
Alright. So Zara, you see the fire, you turn the corner and start to go in this hallway, you see the fire. There's some curtains, a tapestry, and also now an end table that are all on fire.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I hold out my hand and I twist the knob and I put my finger in the string and I say, well, time to do your thing, and I pull the string to attempt to put out this fire using my cryogenic emitter glove.
All right, cool. Is that a field test?
It doesn't necessarily have to be a field test. Actually, yes, it would be a field test. When you use your gadgets to get out of a tight spot, describe what it does and roll plus int.
All right, hell yeah.
I've got a 14 on that.
That's a fucking good roll.
It works as expected, and I choose one. And I'm gonna have to ask you this.
Uh-huh.
We are going to take a train ride. Will that give me enough time to recharge my gadgets?
Yeah.
Good. I am going to my gadget drains my reserves, one of the little power bars goes down, and I'm going to drain one charge, leaving me with 2 charge.
Alright, cool. That sounds perfect. Alright, so you describe this look, because this is the first time you've done it 100% and it works the way you want it to go.
Yeah, so I put the nozzle, like we sort of said before, it's sort of like a nozzle on a sprinkle, or not sprinkler, but like a hose, one of those hose attachments, where if you squeeze it a lot, it'll, do a spray, but if you only squeeze it a little bit, it's like a wide, spray that gets a lot, and I think that's what I'm doing here. I just do a wide spray and just cover this with a fire with ice and put it out.
All right, hell yeah. So you kind of flash freeze this corner of the building.
Yep.
And Tiuku, did you close the door behind you when you went around the corner from this other guard?
No.
Okay, so you do that and you hear, well, wait, what? and there's a guard behind you now, Zara, who's like, hey, who are you?
I'm just a friendly neighborhood hero who put out this fire. Ask the 2 up front who I am and they'll tell you. But you don't have to thank me. Thank science.
That's a good...
That's good enough. I'm not gonna... That's very good. That's very good. And he looks at you and he goes, okay, I'm Leandro. And he holds out his hand to shake.
I put out the hand that doesn't have the glove on it because that would be like touching the outside of of one of those cans of compressed air.
Oh, right. That would suck.
Yeah, it would suck. So I'm going to put out my other hand and I'm just going to, I'm going to shake it.
Shake it, and you shake your hand. All right. We got to stop this criminal.
Yes.
Did you see where they went?
I have a hunch, but this criminal is very dangerous, or potentially not dangerous at all and nothing to worry about. But you should let me you should let me do it. Just take care of it. I'll take care of it. Take a load off. There's no need for you to get involved because whoever they are is very dangerous, but also not dangerous at all. Nothing to worry about at the same time.
Jesus. All right. I think this is another defy danger charisma to like convince him to.
Also,
to
I
not.
have this badge. If this will work again.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you let it work again.
Okay. That is a 10.
That is a 9 plus 1. So yeah, that is a 10. So yes, he goes, okay, I'm going to watch the window. And he takes his musket off his back and points it at the window.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, you do that, what is his name, Angelo?
Leandro,
sorry. Okay, you do that, Leandro. You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Okay, and I go out and try to go up the side stairs.
All right. So Tiuku, you see already as you come up, there's a guard on the upper landing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the spiral staircase, and just past the spiral staircase is like a sort of like a T hall where like you can turn left or turn right to go down to different wings of the building.
Yeah.
And there's a guard on those, and he's like kind of like looking back and forth. He doesn't see you yet, but if you push forward without doing anything else, he will see you.
Okay. Can I tell like which way the singing was coming from?
Yes, the singing is coming from it's from the right. If you look, it would be your right
Coming up the spiral staircase.
Yes. The west side.
That's a lot of sides. Yes. And it's not dark enough for me to just sneak.
No, you actually see that they're like pulling out like lanterns and stuff.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You also hear additional commotion coming from the east. As it sounds like more people are coming to assist.
I think I'm gonna sneak like around this wall, like across this wall, and like just peek a little bit, just like to check out.
Okay. I think there's still enough shadow in the corner that you can, as long as you're not moving further into the room. Are you discerning realities?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
That's an 11.
That's an 11. That's a very good discern realities.
Yeah, I discerned so many realities. I discerned like how many realities?
At least 2 questions worth, if I recall correctly.
No, on the 10 plus, ask GM 3 questions from the list below, and then I have the what here is useful or valuable for you, so I get 4?
Dang. That's 4. Yeah, that's 4 questions.
Okay. So, what here is not what it appears to be?
You see that one of the sconces, there's 2 sconces behind the guard on in this hallway, and one of them you can spy with your little kitty eyes, you can see that it has a hinge on it that probably opens a secret door.
What's a sconce?
It's like a thing that holds like a torch or a light on the wall.
Ah. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. What should I be on the lookout for?
Definitely the people coming from the right, from the east.
Okay. What is about to happen? I guess it's the people coming from the east.
Yeah.
And what here is useful or valuable to me?
I think that's that sconce for sure. I think if you can figure out a way to turn off the lights, that would probably be useful.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you going to do?
So the lights are lanterns or like...
they're like, alternately, there's candles, there's a couple oil lamps, but mostly like candles.
Okay. I tried to use my whip to just like...
Like, whatcha?
Yeah, knock those out.
That sounds dope, so I'm going to say yes.
Nice.
That sounds very Phantom Thief. I think that's going to be just a defy danger dexterity, but since you are using discern realities, you get a +1 forward because you're acting on one of the answers.
Okay. So I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9. Okay. So that's pretty good. Again, on a 7 to 9, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. I will offer you a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. I think you can go out there and get the lights out, but they're gonna have an opportunity to get a shot off at you.
That's fine.
Because that guard is there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that might just be a second defy danger.
Okay.
So yeah, you go out, whip, 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 whip. All the lights go out, but in the darkness, pow, illuminated with a shot.
Is it the defy danger dex?
It would be a dex if you're dodging it, or if you're just gonna take a shot and not care about it.
No, I would like to defy this.
Mhm.
I don't like being shot at. In
No, I can
general.
imagine.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Okay, so that's another 8. So this time you can get a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. So here's your hard bargain. So you got a very lovable little goblin up there with you.
Oh no.
So you could dodge the shot, but that means it would hit Charlie Axel.
I'm gonna let it hit me.
Okay, so is it now wait. Is this a Tiuku choice or is this a Nora choice?
This is a Tiuku choice.
Tiuku doesn't want this little guy to get hurt. Again, he is an adult, but Tiuku is caring about someone else.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tiuku feels responsible for getting this guy involved, even though Tiuku's at the same time this isn't my fault that this dude is here, but this dude has no idea what he's doing, and
All right, I just wanted to make sure that this is we are establishing that Tiuku is not gonna let somebody else get hurt instead of her.
Yeah. Tiuku, but I think Tiuku tries to make it look like she didn't take the bullet on purpose, obviously.
Of course, she wants to play it up.
Yeah.
But you are gonna get shot by this bullet.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a D8 of damage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll that. I might not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll that.
You roll your own.
It's 3 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you get winged. I think you have 1 armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 damage from this bullet that wings your shoulder, and you go ah.
I think Tiuku's also gonna justify this with not just I don't want this guy to get hurt, but also it's less of a hindrance because I can take this, and I don't know if this guy can.
She's being very pragmatic, is what she's trying to plan off.
Yes.
All right. So Tiuku, yeah, you boom, the bullet wings you. You get ow, but you keep moving. You duck under this guy's bayonet and do you run and get the sconce and open the secret door?
Yeah.
All right. You hear the little pitter patter of Charlie's feet behind you as he runs on all fours across the street, across the hallway, and there's this rumble as the door opens and you slip inside, and then it closes behind you.
Nice.
We as viewers would see you go in and the door closing just as the lights come back on.
Oh, I like that.
So you are in this other room that is completely pitch black. So let's go back to Zara. Zara, you were running up the side stairs?
Yes.
There's a secondary landing of stairs that goes from the basement up to the top floor.
Right.
You have to step over an unconscious guard.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's got a black eye.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can just beam him in the head.
I say, excuse me, when I step over him.
Grumble. He grumbles in his sleep. And you just head upstairs?
Yep.
Okay, so what are you doing when you get up to the top landing?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I know that south of me, pretty much directly south, is the Culture Admiral's office, correct?
Yes.
And that's where we were before. We went up the spiral staircase, we took a right, and then we went into the Culture Admiral's office, right?
Yeah. Well, no. So you took a right, you took a left, and you went into the meeting room, which has the balcony behind it.
I see. Oh, so that's where we met the Culture Admiral?
But that's not where he.
Oh, I see.
Is.
Okay. Well, I want to get there, so I'm going to sort of peer out, and do I see any guards, and look for any guards or anything?
You hear footsteps coming, and now the threat that I laid out before is coming to pass as
crap.
more people come out into the center area.
Okay. I'm gonna try, so I can see, but I can also see the doorway that I went through before that leads to the meeting area?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to try to sneak past them and just get there.
Okay. You're not going to try to tell these folks what you're doing?
Listen, at this point I want to just try to make a clean break. Okay, the thing is that every single time I've had to talk to the guards, except for the first time, which was just I was being stupid, Zara was being stupid, or Zara was being not stupid, but just not street smart. So, but now I think it's all right, we've done enough nonsense. I'm just gonna try to sneak past if I can. We can get this and get out and not have to worry about lying to any more Galyrians.
Okay. So yeah, so there's the two guards, and also you notice Monteverius Gallo is with them, the gentleman who was working the front desk and seemed to have been working in an administration area off to the side.
Did we tell him that we were the Titans?
He read the briefings about the island before you left. Okay. He was the narration for the intro monologue for the first episode.
Right. So he knows he knows a little bit.
He knows a little bit that the island had some wild stuff on it and that things were strange.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to sneak past him.
Okay. Sneak. That's a defy danger. Dexterity.
Not my best roll. Wow. I got an 8. Holy crap.
That's an 8, and that's with a -2.
I'm not actively trying to fail, but I do want some damn experience. I can't fail a roll. I got an 8.
You got an 8. That's because you're, did you not fail any rolls today?
I haven't failed a roll today, and it's annoying me.
That is kind of annoying. Because you're one away.
I need experience. I'm gonna be behind. There's no behind in Dungeon World, I know.
There's no behind in Dungeon World.
It's not the same.
Not the same. Okay, so here's the thing. You're going to have to... You'll, take a step, and you realize, oh no, I'm clanking. And you have too much stuff on you. You have multiple gadgets on you. I think to be quiet enough to get past, you're going to need to put down one gadget.
What is my other option? Can I not do that?
They will hear you.
Okay. I knowing as Emily that they're going to hear me, I think as Zara, I can do it. I'm sure I can. And I don't leave my gadgets and I try to go without.
So you dun, 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 but really you're doing clank, 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 clank. You get maybe halfway across, you're behind a desk, but you're still making noise, and you hear them walk into the room with you. You see someone looming over you, over the desk, and you hear, Miss Fontaine, what are you doing?
Hello, Monteverius, was that his name?
Mr. Gallo, thank you.
Oh,
Officer
sorry,
Gallo.
Mr. Culture Admiral Gallo, hello.
I am not the Culture Admiral, I am the Communications Officer, but
Communications Officer Gallo. Hello. Hi.
Hello, Miss Fontaine.
I put out a fire for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He looks at you and kind of tilts his head again. This is kind of a skinny sort of he's the same age as Daria Debonair, but he has not aged as well as she has. I think he's kind of lanky, but in a kind of scrawny kind of lanky.
Sure.
And he's got kind of a gaunt face. And he says, while I appreciate such assistance to our Office of the Culture Admiral, why are you here?
Well, I raise my voice, hopefully so my voice will carry, so that Tiuku can hear that she needs to act urgently. Well, it's a funny story, and I'm going to tell you the story, which begins this way. We arrived in Azure Bay on a boat, as you know. This boat belonged to and I start basically buying time by telling a long-winded story if it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay. Tiuku, you can hear Zara in the other room. What are you doing right now?
I think that was the direction I was supposed to go.
That's the way to the Culture Admiral's quarters, yeah. So you can see moonlight outside. You see this big double door glass door where you can see the lights of the city outside. You realize you are in the meeting room that you met Gallo in earlier
Yeah,
today.
and the thing we wanted to steal was in here. Or did he take it from here?
It depends. What was the thing you wanted to steal?
For Zara, the ring, but, I forgot what was the thing. I think there's like
An orb of some sort,
Yeah.
wasn't there?
There was a crystal globe. There was a globe that was carved out of crystal.
Mm-hmm.
He also, I think, had a crystal skull on his that he was
That's
doing Shakespeare with.
Alien.
I want that.
Okay, well that is here. That is on his desk.
Oh, I want that. I want to take that. But I also kind of want the ring. The ring is not here.
The ring is not here. And actually, Zara, you hear the sound of sloshing, and then the sound of wet feet on tile as the Culture Admiral Monteverius Gallo comes out in a bathrobe. Dripping water, his long hair, which had been braided in a very elegant braid, is like all loose and sort of like flowing out down his shoulders. And you can see like he's got this broad barrel chest with like very thick like chest hair peeking out between his bathrobe.
He's handsome, right?
Yeah, no, he's handsome,
Yeah,
but he's handsome in
man.
a kind of like ostentatious, opulent way.
Sure.
Mhm.
Well, that's fine. He's handsome.
He is handsome. He's like he carries himself like a movie star.
Oh, delicioso. He's the bad guy from the first what's it called? Ocean's 11 movie, which is fitting because we're doing
Yeah, kinda.
Ocean's 3 right now, and
You're doing a heist. Yeah. And he comes out and his hair is still wet because he was taking a bath and singing.
Oh.
Also, this guy's like huge and ripped, right?
Yes, he is 7.5 feet tall and with like shoulders as broad as 4 of you.
Like
Oh.
braided, like perfect hair.
Yeah, well, right now it's unbraided because he was in the bath.
Right.
He was washing it.
I love your dedication on like making sure that this guy is really, really hot.
Listen, like I feel like we can loot some fan art from people of this guy if we make him attractive. So.
Yeah, so he's kind of and he comes out and he's still like he's wearing the bathrobe, but you can see he's still got his rings on and he's still got his chains on.
Oh, hello, Culture Admiral. How are you? Enjoying a bath?
Oh, hello, Zara.
Hi.
What a strange and unusual circumstance to find you in my house in the middle of the night.
Well, it's also the Cultural Admiralty's office, to be fair.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Monty, I didn't realize we had visiting hours open this late. And Monteveri says, Sir, that's because we don't. I was just asking Miss Fontaine, actually, why she was here at this hour, and why my guards were yelling about intruders. And the other guards like, I saw it looked like a tall and lithe creature sped past me, used a whip, turned out all the lights. It was terrifying. And the other one's like, yeah, I heard they cut out your gizzard and eat it.
Yes, I heard of this dastardly villain.
And again, like I'm yelling so Tiuku can hear me.
And I was hoping I could help all of you because, after all, I am supposed to be a hero and whatnot. But, oh darn, looks like we've lost them. They've managed to escape and we'll never find them.
Oh.
So I failed my mission, I yell.
Oh no.
So loud enough for so Tiuku can hear, like it's time to leave.
So, Tiuku, do you leave?
No, I'm greedy.
God damn it.
You're doing what?
I'm greedy. I'm not leaving.
Well, no.
But I'm.
So what are you doing? Are you taking the skull and leaving, or are you taking the skull and saying, I want more stuff?
Yes, I want more stuff. I'm taking the skull and putting it in my bag, and
Okay. That's one load.
It's
So
fine.
you know. Alright, so add in fucking crystal skull, one load.
Yes, I will.
I don't know if this is a skull that's carved directly from crystal, or if it might be like for the love of God. I think that's the name of that piece, right?
What?
What's the name of that? Yeah, For the Love of God by Damien Hirst.
Yeah, that's amazing. Both is good. Either one works.
So the love of God is a platinum cast of an 18th century human skull encrusted with 8,601 flawless diamonds.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the worst thing in the universe. The only thing on it, so it's made of platinum, but it has normal human teeth on it.
Oh, I love that.
That's weird.
It's weird and gross. So you hear these very understandable, like, overt things by Zara being like, it's time to go! You should go! And Charlie looks at you and is like, I think she wants us to go.
I think she wants you to go.
Oh. But no, because we're here to save you.
That was just a story she told you to... But the real mission is still ongoing, and it's, I have to go. I mean, I don't have... I'm not leaving here yet, but I still have things to do. But you should get to... Oh, you know, on the first floor, the staircase where there was a fire, next to that was a room, and there was a piano there. I would like to go there, slam that piano really hard, climb out the window should still be open, and run away.
Okay, I'll do that.
Nice.
I'll do that.
Thank you so much.
And he scampers. There's a door to your left. Mm-hmm. There's two doors. There's one that leads to the corner that they're in. And there's one to your left that leads downstairs.
Okay.
And he goes down down that hall.
Yeah.
Zara, as you're talking, you hear slam, blom 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 blom, and then you hear a gunshot.
Wait, when you went blom blom blom, was that like piano noises?
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh God! If you got this precious boy killed, I will never forgive you in real life.
Oh no! Oh
no! You aren't gonna know until later.
You wouldn't kill Charlie Axel. You wouldn't dare kill Charlie Axel. He's our most popular character.
Yeah,
that would be like killing off Homer Simpson. You can't do it. There's no show about Charlie Axel.
The guards look at Gallo. Here's the thing: you tell they don't look at Pirrenoue. They look to Gallo, and he like snaps his finger and waves them down, and they both run downstairs.
That must be the villain. We should all go downstairs immediately.
And they look at you and they go, "Well, it sounds like he was taken care of."
Oh God. Tiuku! And I run down the stairs.
All right. I guess you hear the like graceful stalking of Gallo behind you, and then also the heavy footfalls of Pirrenoue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to stop them before they leave.
Okay.
Like,
why?
I want to steal from this dude.
Yeah, but okay. You're gonna steal a ring from his finger, surrounded by guards?
No, that's why I want to stop him because the guards went down first.
Oh, that's true. I guess maybe he would not go downstairs. I think he like you creep around the corner and you see him like start to like, maybe I should go and check things out myself.
And I'm gonna.
Are you gonna bap this guy on the head?
No. Well, actually, he's raped. I should. Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. All right. Cool. Roll the backstab. Roll a backstab as you like run up and smack him in the back of the head.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. A 7 is not a failure. That's true. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
On backstab, you get to pick 1, I think. So what are you choosing?
You create an advantage. +1 forward to you or an ally acting on it.
Oh, are you not going to just hit him?
Oh. Well, could I just knock him out? Because he's ripped. So I was like figuring that maybe he has more HP.
That's true. Let me think. I think you can just do damage to him and knock him out.
Okay. Well, then I knock him out. But I want to make sure that he sees me before. But like I'm in a disguise, so he doesn't know who I am, and it's dark. It's my thief outfit. Sorry, I did not mention because I was just assuming it was obvious in my mind. I'm so sorry.
So, right, you do have a special thief outfit. That's right.
Yeah, I have a mask and stuff.
So you just like tap on his shoulder and like whirl him around, and he goes, "Whoop," and then pop, the lights out.
Yeah. And I steal all of his rings.
All of his rings.
Yeah. And I leave a bell in his hand.
Next time we come back here, we're rolling outstanding warrants for sure.
Yeah, probably. This is definitely trouble that you've caused.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you pop him one in the jaw, and he just goes down like a light. His like eyes roll back into the back of his head, and he, boom, like this huge thud. Zara, you on the bottom landing, y'all are halfway to the piano room when like the room shakes, and you see like lamp shake because Pirrenoue just went down.
I keep running to the place where I heard the gunshot because I'm terrified that something happened to Tiuku.
Okay. You come out along with the guards and Gallo, who's like, oh my lord. And you find that guard, like, looking out the window. He's like, some crazy little goblin just came in and slammed on the piano, and I've got a shot off that for him, but I'm not sure if I hit him. And
I rush out, I clamber out the window and run looking for him. I don't stop to talk to anybody. I don't know. I'm going for Charlie.
All right. So yeah, you just you're definitely not keeping your cover very well. I'll say that. You hear Gallo dryly say, "My, what a hero!" As you run outside, and you see a couple little pats of blood on the ground.
Oh God. Okay, I follow him and I yell, "Charlie!"
You go and you hear
and I rush over to where I hear the shush from.
And you see this little goblin on the ground, like crouched on the bushes, and he's holding his little arm, and he's got a graze in it.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
They shot me in the arm.
Okay, you're okay. Let me see it.
And he holds out his arm to you. And it's a pretty significant, like, it's not like life-threatening necessarily, but it hurt. It looks like it hurts.
Will it hamper him long term, like his ability to work either?
It'll definitely hamper him short term.
Okay, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out the healing potion that I bought earlier.
And his eyes go wide, and he's like, "Oh no, Miss Fontaine, that's important."
No, it's not. It's important that you're okay and you're well, and that you didn't get hurt because of me. Here, take it.
And he looks at you, and he's got these big old eyes, and he says, "I just want to let you know, I'd do anything for you, Miss Fontaine." And he downs it.
Okay.
And how do healing potions work?
When you drink an entire healing potion, yourself.
I know how they work mechanically. Oh. How do they work in this world? This is the first time someone's drank one.
Are they legitimate magic?
That's what I'm asking.
Ooh, I wish Adeline were here to answer this, or Adeline, excuse me, were here to answer this.
I think if they are magic, they're like the only kind of magic that is like they're heavily regulated.
And this is going to sound, I'm going to say a word that once again is going to sound bad, but hear me out. Homeopathy.
Homeopathy?
In real life, it's fucking bogus.
Okay.
In this world, where magic is like radiation, perhaps an incredibly diluted amount of magic could still have an effect, and maybe that's what makes it easier to work with.
Is this something that you drink, or is it something that you like pour on your wound?
Oh yeah, it could be like a salve instead of like a potion, like we know where you drink it.
You're like a poultice.
Yeah, and maybe that's the thing. Like it's this type of magic that like encourages like cellular regeneration, and I mean, again, you're asking the scientist, so I'm gonna get scientific about it. So it encourages like cellular regeneration and like blood clotting and whatnot, and like bones setting.
Yeah, because magic is kind of like a thing that like can sort of hyper accelerate your growth, and that's what causes you to mutate, because it makes you grow in ways that you're not supposed to be able to grow.
Yeah, so this is like that, but an incredibly distilled version of it.
And so yeah, so you like pour it on his arm, and you got to pour the whole thing. It's probably like a vial or something.
Oh yeah,
and it like it closes up, and he's got his little gray goblin skin. He doesn't have any fur on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Oh my lord!
Oh, thank goodness!"
But what about Miss Tiuku, Miss Campagna?
I left her. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should just wait for her.
Okay, all right. And he goes and scampers further into the bushes.
Okay, I go with him.
All right, Tiuku, you just punched a man in his own house.
Yeah.
He is unconscious. You are taking all of the rings from his fingers and the chains from around his neck.
Yep.
So you do it. This is going to be another full load for the lot of it, but once you like break it up into pieces and sell it, it's not going to be any load anymore. But just, I guess, loot.
Yeah.
Chains and rings. Make sure you mark that down.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. That's another 1 weight.
Yeah. Now I'm at full load.
You are at full load. You are loaded up.
Yeah.
And do you just leave? How do you leave? Where do you leave from?
I made a jump down from the balcony.
Yeah. I think you can do it. You jump from the balcony to the bushes.
Maybe the magnetic grappling harness helps.
Oh.
You do like a little swing.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope as hell.
Like a little twirl in the air.
Mm-hmm. And with that, you land and go off into the night.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you robbed the government.
We stole from the Azure Boy of the Azure Bay.
Hold up. Who's this we guy? I haven't stolen a damn thing. In fact, you could go ahead and put firefighter on my list of accomplishments. Hero saves 1.
Hero saves 2.
That's right. Hero saves 2. That's the newspaper tomorrow.
Yeah, so you go and you head off into the night.
Do I meet up with them, Tiuku?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, you're okay.
Of course. Are you okay, Charlie?
Don't do that, anything like that again, okay?
Charlie waves his arm, and you can see like the torn shirt. He's like, "I got shot."
I'm so sorry. I thought all the guards would be away.
It's okay, Miss Fontaine. She gave me a poultice, a potion. It healed me right up.
That's wonderful. We should go.
We should probably go.
Yeah, we should go.
Okay, let's go.
And I want to while we're walking, back. I want to talk to Tiuku actually while we're walking.
Yeah.
Back. And I want to say
So, was the grappling harness any help?
It was great help. Very useful. I could not have done this without it.
Good.
And I'm sort of like, I'm assuming Tiuku gives it back to me as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad.
And then I sort of think about it and I say,
You really don't have any doubts. You know what you want to do and you do it.
Mm-hmm. Usually, yes.
I went back and forth and I tossed and turned all night, not knowing what I should do, and getting involved ended up being a big mess. How do you do it? How do you just know what you're going to do? How do you have that confidence in yourself?
Well, what good it is if I have no confidence? It's not going to give me anything. I'm not going to get anything out of it. If I doubt myself, it's pointless.
So you just don't doubt yourself, because if you do, it doesn't benefit anyone?
Yeah.
Huh. I sort of look shyly away and I say, do you think I could learn to be more confident in my decisions too?
Of course. You are very capable and smart.
Oh.
You should be confident.
Okay, well, I think at that I give Tiuku a smile and I say,
let's go back before Eustace notices we're gone. Oh, and Charlie, not a word of this to Eustace.
And he does a little zipper motion with his mouth. Throws away the key.
No.
Perfect.
All right, so I think let's just shift panel wipe, Lucasfilm style panel wipe, to the next morning as you're loading things onto the train.
Mm-hmm.
So the calves are already on the train. They're on a special car. All your luggage is getting loaded on, and so you're there. And Pirrenoue and Gallo are there to see you off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gallo is wearing a very muted ensemble, which means he's only wearing one chain. He's doing like a full suit, like the equivalent of a 3-piece suit with a big hat and circular sunglasses, tinted spectacles. You can see there's a shiner developing on his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Gallo is next to him wearing similar clothes but darker, and Eustace is loading everything on with the goblins, and with the other train folk. Nemo is there. I think for the first person you talk to is Nemo, who says, "Well, I got all the things you needed. I heard that things were rather eventful for you two last night.
Well, they were for me, but Tiuku was just in bed the whole time.
Yes, I slept so well. I am so proud of Zara for sneaking out without me noticing her leave in the room. Very good.
Nemo looks at you and looks at Tiuku and looks back at Zara and his eyebrow quirks, and you get this the barest hint of a smirk. And he says, "Well, I'm glad that somebody's starting to do a couple more heroic actions." And then he gets on the train. And Gallo and Pirrenoue come up, the culture admiral and his communications officer.
I assume that word has got around that the place was robbed last night. I think I assume that's the talk of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And and Gallo's Pirrenoue is it's very important that I go out and show myself around town so they know that the cultural admiral cannot be bested, cannot be beaten. I am still standing. I'm not as dauntless as LaRue, but I am quite gregarious myself.
Oh dear, I say when I see a shiner, I say, are you okay?
Oh, I'm totally fine. That rapscallion last night merely got the best of me. Oh, I say, if they had seen me in my fighting days, back in the Navy, I was top gloves, don't you know?
I can't believe that the famous thief Belle would attack Azure Bay. I thought she was dead.
Oh.
Wait, do people even know that the famous thief Belle is a she?
I have no idea. Probably.
Yeah. Maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
It could be hotly contested, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe that's your...
Yeah, I think it would be cool if it's a very ambiguous. No one knows.
Very ambiguous.
Nice.
No one truly knows. They just know that they leave a bell.
Yeah.
I thought they were dead.
Yes. It really shows you how influential Azure Bay is with world politics. That such a famous thief would come here of all places. It goes to show you that Galyria is the most beautiful and most prosperous country in the entire world.
Well, that's true.
And Azure Bay is her jewel.
No, I do think that you should try to get to Valentina sometime. The capital city is beautiful.
I've heard. But the problem is everything's so short there, isn't it? The doors and such.
Well, some of the smaller inns are indeed built for Laganel bodies, but most of the larger ones, as well as any tourist destinations, are built to accommodate all races.
Oh, fantastic. Montevarious, when's my next vacation opening up? And Gallo looks at he looks down for a second at his ledger. You can tell he doesn't actually read it, and he says 6 months, sir.
I have to say, sir, you're taking this pretty well.
He goes, "Ha ha! Oh, you know how it goes. I wouldn't be an admiral if I wasn't used to adversity, used to danger and great excitement. Oh, they may have gotten away with a few little trinkets, but I tell you what, we had much more good stuff down in the vault."
Vault? Do I hear correctly?
Oh yes, no. There's a very large vault in the basement, the cellar. It's state of the art, one of the best in the world.
Oh,
that's where the real stuff is.
I'm you can see beads of sweat going down my forehead as I slowly turn to look at Tiuku. And I imagine Tiuku's eyes are just gotta steal.
Yeah, they're really huge, but she's playing. She's oh, I am so glad to hear that. I was so terribly worried when I heard of the news from Zara this morning.
Yes. It's too bad, Miss Fontaine. That pinky ring you seemed interested in. I was going to give it to you as a gift this morning, but I suppose it's not to be.
I suppose not.
Oh, that is truly,
tragic. So tragic.
Truly tragic.
Yeah.
I tell you what. When you get to Tulane, you should look up my son, Tulerin. He's a student at the academy there, the university. He's a fantastic boy, strong as an ox, just like his dad.
We'll do that. Thank you, sir, and thank you for everything.
My pleasure. He's got this walking stick with a gold cap on it, and he does this extravagant bow to you. Montevarious rolls his eyes.
Tiuku curtsies.
And anytime you're back in Azure Bay, don't hesitate to say hello. I love social calls.
Of
and
course.
And Montevarious says, he really does. And then you hear, burp, burp, as the train starts like the last call to get on. It's like, oh, that sounds like it's yours. You have a great day now, folks. And he turns and walks off.
I was just going to turn to Tiuku and say,
Well, I guess it's time to head off to Leon.
And you get on the like the passenger car, and then you hear, wait! And you look and you see this little goblin, and he's got a backpack on, and he's got his little hat on, and he's running as fast as his little legs can carry, and he's like waving his arms like, wait, don't stop the train yet!
We have no control over this, Charlie.
He's like, okay, and the train starts moving. And he's running.
Can I have like Zara hold on to me, and then I reach and grab, or can I like use my whip to hold on to the train door, and like use it to like lean down and like take Charlie's hand and
Absolutely.
pull him in. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you pull him in, and you see Eustace, who's sitting down with like a newspaper, looks up and he says, "Well, Charlie, what the hell are you doing up here?" And he says, "I'm going to help the Titans." Alright, so yes, end of session moves. When you've reached the end of a session, choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved, completely explored, no longer relevant, or otherwise. Ask the player of the character you have the bond with if they agree. If they do, mark XP and write a new bond with whomever you wish.
I would like to write a new bond with Tiuku.
Alright.
I think that our relationship has grown and the point where I don't really care about Tiuku helping me with my inventions anymore. I want Tiuku to help me with my confidence.
Nice.
So I was thinking of crossing off that bond and rewriting it as Tiuku is a confident individual. I want to be more decisive like her. Okay. Tiuku is confident in her decisions. I want to be more decisive like her.
All right.
Tiuku, do you agree?
Yeah, I think that's good. That's very good.
All right. So mark XP for that.
I also kind of feel like I did have Zara use her inventions for selfish gains.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely did that.
Definitely, but I'm not sure if I showed the importance or the
importance
bad part of it.
Well, I think you definitely got Zara thinking about being more decisive and being more indulgent.
Yeah.
So I guess it's up to you.
It's up. Yeah, I mean, I would say that if you feel that that's right, I would agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the new bond would be yet, though. Like,
is there anything that has changed the way Tiuku thinks about Zara? Maybe you want to further corrupt Zara?
Yeah, I think actually, since this heist didn't go as planned, I think Tiuku feels a little remorse about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she kind of learned from Zara maybe a little bit. So, like, But I'm not sure if Tiuku is at the point of selflessness yet. But okay. I think it's getting there. Like, not getting there anytime soon, but,
Started
on that, path.
Maybe Zara might have a point. Something like that?
Yeah, something like, would give importance to what Zara says more, or like...
What if it was like, what's the fun in robbery if someone innocent gets hurt?
Guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tiuku's not really alone in this anymore, obviously. So
maybe that's your thing. It's I'm not alone in this anymore. I have to take care of Zara.
Yeah.
Oh,
that could be one.
Yeah, like
I like it.
Feels that way.
That's good.
All right. Once bonds have been updated, look at your alignment. If you have fulfilled that alignment at least once this session, mark XP. And then also, if you have fulfilled your Titan alignment, you can clear an ability.
Prove the value of your inventions to others. Versus ensure you receive credit for your actions.
So, Zara Fontaine, hero of Galyria, savior of the Admiralty office.
That's true. On the other hand, I did say, don't thank me, thank science.
Yeah, but like,
you
that's
think
just
overall,
a thing that people... Yeah.
So you think overall I did go with Arto's ensure you receive credit for your actions?
I think you did.
I'm fine with that, and I'm going to...
Because you showed off the badge.
Yeah, true. I'm going to clear Shaky.
Nice.
Perfect.
And then also, if you think that you prove the value of your inventions, you can also say that.
Oh, I can do both?
Yes, I think it's one or it's they're both statements that could be true.
Sure. Because we've decided we're going to try to use the abilities a lot more than normal Dungeon World, right? I think Titan alignment is cool. I'm glad we thought of it. Did I prove the value of my inventions to others? Well, I did show. What's the kid's name again? Rufus really liked my inventions.
Rufus did really like.
He definitely thought they were cool, and I did say, "Don't thank me, thank science."
You did say
to
that
put
too.
out a fire and save somebody's life. If you're okay with it, I do think I've done pretty good at proving the value of my inventions.
For sure.
Okay, marking XP.
And then Tiuku?
I have willing to drag myself through mud so the people around me don't have to. And my Titan alignment is unquestioning loyalty to teammates and leaders. I defer judgment and listen orders. I don't think I deferred any judgment or listened to any orders.
Okay. Well, you did, Zara, told you what to do, and then you eventually did it, right? You told her it was a good plan?
Yeah. True. But I don't have any abilities anyway, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you drag yourself through the mud so that the people around you didn't have to?
I am not sure. I took a bullet for a goblin, but then I got the goblin shot anyway, so...
But you did take the bullet first, I think. And I think that's important.
Yeah.
You didn't know that the goblin was going to get shot.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
All right.
So I take XP for that?
Yeah, that's 1 XP. And then also that was 1 XP for Zara's bond.
Yay.
And then last, once bonds have been updated for your alignment, once alignments have updated, answer these 3 questions as a group. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We kind of learned a lot.
Learned a lot.
Yeah, we learned a lot about Galyria, and we learned how magic potions work.
Yeah, and we learned about the vault.
Oh, yeah.
You learned about the vault. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
We robbed the culture admiral. Does that count?
Could.
Was he
overcoming an enemy?
It's overcoming an ally.
It's overcoming an ally.
Yeah, I think that...
Well, he was, monstrously large.
I mean, we did kind of overcome this, in a way that we got the seal, but I don't know.
I think I'm gonna be harsh on us and say we didn't overcome an enemy. He was an ally.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then lastly, did we loot a memorable treasure?
I think we did.
Yep.
I think loot is the exact right word we want to use there.
Yeah. So I'm at 11 XP. Doesn't mean I level up.
I'm at 11 XP as well.
Yes. So, level up when you have downtime, hours or days, and XP equal to or greater than your current level plus 7, so 8. Subtract your current level plus 7 from your XP, increase your level by 1, and choose a new advanced move in your class. So, yeah, so take 8 off of your XP and level up to level 2.
I did. Okay, then I choose a new advanced move from my class, right?
You choose one from your class and one from your Titan playbook.
Oh, golly.
Not your Titan playbook, your
my cap
pilot
advancements.
Your pilot advancements, yeah. So let's clap, and you can think about those advancements over the break.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Time that is 30?
Yeah, 30 sounds good.
Let's do 30 and 40. How about that?
Yeah.